Hi, I'm Steve Bourie, author of the American Casino Guide. For the past 25 years, it's been the #1 best-selling book about casino gambling and travel, and the only book that comes with more than $1,000 in casino coupons. Each month, we upload a new video about how casinos work and how you can win. So, if you want to learn how to be a better gambler, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget that we have a free app. Just search for American Casino Guide in the App Store or Google Play Store to download it to get details on all U.S. casinos, plus tips for playing and free casino coupons. In this video, we speak with Darion Lowenstein, Chief Marketing Officer of Gamblit Gaming, which is the second company to be introducing skill-based video gambling games into U.S. casinos. The games looked at include Into the Dead, Playboy Pinball, Cannonbeard's Treasure, and Gamblit's new VRC gaming platform, which will allow players as well as spectators to bet on the success of fighting monsters in a virtual reality environment. Hi, I'm here with Darion Lowenstein, who is the Chief Marketing Officer from Gamblit Gaming. And Darion, we were here last year, and we interviewed you about some of your games, and what's changed since last year?
Everything has changed. So all the games you've seen last year have been updated. Some of them are launch ready, and we're showing a ton of new product. My zombie friend here is hungry. I apologize. We haven't fed him in a few days. We're actually showing a world debut of our G Sports platform, which is basically esports for everybody. We're taking hit console games and showing them where you can actually play them in a fee-based time tournament. We're showing the world debut of our Gamblit Poker Felt Table, where you have to buzz in and grab cards with your friends. We're showing off our Model G table, which is going to be launching in California at the end of Q4, and then throughout Nevada in Q1, as well as our Tri-Station with a ton of games, which is going to be launching in Nevada and California in Q1. So we have a ton of stuff, including virtual reality. So we're showing off the world debut of our VRC, or Virtual Reality Cube.
Okay, so when we were here last year, the legalization of skill-based games had not taken place yet.
Yeah.
So they passed the legislation, and then they wrote the rules, and you're one of the first companies that's going to be introducing this. Now these games are going to be introduced at, was it Harrah's Rincon in Southern California would be the first place?
That's going to be one of the properties that we show up at first. Yeah, we actually have a national agreement with Caesars, where Caesars is going to be putting all of our games, our Model G, which is a multiplayer table, and our Tri-Station, which has all our single-player games, at every property that they own in the U.S. So we're obviously super excited, and we'll be making a lot more announcements about partnerships soon.
Okay, great. Can we go over and take a look at one of these games now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so this is Gamblit's Tri-Station. We're showing 8 different games on here. Right now what you're seeing is Catapult King, which was one of my favorite mobile games. It had over 35 million downloads. It was featured on the Apple App Store, Google Play. And what we did is we took it and basically made a gambling version of it, where you are able to launch this catapult, and every time you launch, it runs a bet. And depending on how good you are at knocking down different knights, you can actually win cash. So the great thing about it is that we're giving people games that they already know and play on all of their mobile phones, on their consoles. We're adding kind of a gambling layer on top of it, and they're able to play their favorite game but have the chance to win cash. You know, we have a wide range of games. All the Gamblit products are multi-game devices. So if you notice, I just switched here to Lucky Words. And Lucky Words is a game where you can basically draw and match different words. And every time you do that, you unlock different payouts. So you have 30 seconds to basically unlock as many payouts as you can. So it uses your skill, because the better you are at matching words, the more payouts you're going to unlock.
All right. Are all these games going to be 30-second games?
Everything varies. You know, Lucky Words is timed at 30 seconds. Catapult King, you could finish a level in 15 seconds or a minute. We have one of the newest games we're showing, world debut here actually, is Into the Dead, which is a really fun zombie shooter. It had over 60 million downloads on iOS and Android, so it's a huge fan hit. And basically, you have to run forward, dodge zombies, and you get to shoot them and win money.
Okay, now what kind of denominations are these games?
The denominations are able to be set actually by the user or the operator. So most of these games are starting at around $1 or so per round. And then you can actually raise your minimum bet higher as you want.
Now, when you say $1, it says this is a penny machine. Is it a penny machine with a $1 minimum bet, or?
It's going to be like 100 credits basically. Into the Dead, for example, we're showing, and I'll actually go ahead and jump into that. Into the Dead, you can start by paying $2, $5, or $10. And basically, you want to try to run as far as you can, as fast as you can. And the more that you go in and bet with, you'll see the screen here, the more that you actually get from the game. So, for example, if I started with $2 or $5 or $10, at $10 I get more ammo. I start with a companion dog that's going to help attack zombies. I start with a weapon, and I'm able to access a higher pay table. So, of course, I'm going to go in at $10. And here you can see I have 3 different goals and challenges. Kill 30 zombies with a submachine gun, kill 30 zombies, and vault 3 fences. So if I get 1 mission, I get $20, 2 missions, $50, and 3 missions is $100. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the game. And the controls are pretty easy. You know, we try to keep gameplay pretty simple so that whether you are a fan of the original game or you've never seen this before, it's pretty easy to just kind of jump in and play. So basically my controls are left and right, and then I have control over firing. And you can see I've got a little guard dog there running. He's going to be taking out guys for me. So I don't have control over the speed that I'm running or the, how sort of fast I'm going, but I'm able to choose left and right and then choose when to fire. I ran out of ammo, and unfortunately there I just got eaten.
Your round is over the first time you get eaten, or you get multiple lives?
No, that was it. You get 1 life, you get 1 run, and unfortunately I didn't do very well. So now it's going to give me my stats. You know, as a gamer, I kind of care about how many yards I went, how many zombies I killed, what my points were, kind of where the top 5 runs are on this machine. I didn't win any cash from picking up things, and then I got 2,681 G-bits. And as I go into the next screen, it's going to give me a rundown on how I did my challenges. So, kill 30 zombies. Unfortunately, I only got 17 killed with a submachine gun and 20 zombies total, and I didn't vault any fences. He hates seeing his friends get killed. It's personal. And then after that, I can go back and then basically jump in and play again.
All right, now one question. If you are a skilled player at this, I assume you would do better at it than someone who comes up and has never played this game before?
Yes, absolutely. And that's one of the things that we have to account for with a skill-based game is we've got to figure out, what is the sort of high end and what is the low end, because we want someone who's not a very good gamer to go in and still have fun, but obviously we have to make the difficulties such and have the challenges be random and vary enough that someone who's amazing at the game can't sit there and just make money hand over fist on the machine.
And one final question on this one now. So this is a skill-based game,
yeah,
but it has to have a payout percentage similar to a slot machine. So is there a range of payback percentage on this machine?
Yeah, we're still testing it. So I think right now the range is about between 80 and about 99%, roughly, and it varies based on skill. Once we launch, we'll probably lock that in depending on what each jurisdiction allows.
Okay. Is there another game we can take a quick look at?
Yeah, we'll jump in quickly to one of my other favorites, which is Playboy Pinball. So we've been working with Playboy, who's been a fantastic partner, and we wanted to make a really fun-themed skill pinball game. So as you jump into the world of Playboy, it's themed in the 1960s, and you're basically able to play pinball, hit these different coins. I'm going to choose a bet amount of, let's say, 200 per wager. Basically, my wager is going to start as soon as I pull this plunger. And then I'm going to basically just play pinball. And each of those coins that I can pick up represents a potential payout. So I just got that. That was a win of 28 credits. Just got those 2 coins. That was a win of 48 credits. And I'm also, of course, while I'm trying to get those coins, I'm also, of course, playing pinball.
And how do you win money on this one again?
So every time that I was getting one of those gold coins, I was winning money. So my bet was 200, and I only got, I think, 3 or 4 of the coins I was trying to pick up. So I won 56 back on that bet.
And what's the max you could win on a game like this?
Most of our games have a max of around 100x the original bet.
Okay. Now, what was the and these games? Do you have a time frame for these games being in the casino?
Yeah. Well, the Tri-Station itself is launching in Q1 in Nevada and California, and then each of these games is coming out at different times. So we're launching with 3 games initially, and then these machines will be updated every month or 2 with new games and new content.
Okay. All right, now we're standing in front of a virtual reality game. Can you explain what this is?
Yeah, this is Gamblit's VRC, or Virtual Reality Cube. And, Gamblit is really known as always innovating in the casino space and bring new types of games and technology that nobody else is. And this year we really wanted to bring something totally new and personally really awesome. And this is basically our way of showing off a new type of gaming experience. So we went with HTC Vive, which is one of the best VR headsets on the market, and it's actually room-based VR. So with the Vive, you can move around and you sort of see like the gun and the flashlight and things you're holding in the real time. And you play a game called Brookhaven, which is one of the most viral VR games ever made. It had over 50 million viral views off people playing it and like freaking out and screaming and crying, which is awesome. And basically monsters attack you from every direction and you have to shoot them. And depending on how well you do on your challenges, you win cash. So right now you can see a player's just actually starting up his game. He chose to bet, I think, $50. And then he's given a series of 3 challenges like get 20 headshots, try to keep 100% health. Now meanwhile, this entire cube is filling with smoke. We've got lighting, we've got a huge subwoofer so you can feel every gunshot, every sort of feeling through the floor. And then we also wanted to make VR spectator sport for a casino, because typically, you go with a group of friends and you want to be able to have a fun time and not only watch their experience on these monitors and see how they're doing, as well as, seeing how they're moving around in the area, but also be able to bet on them. So we introduced Spectator Betting, where if someone goes in there, you can bet on their challenges. So if you think they're good at getting headshots or surviving health or getting different challenges, you can bet on them, and then if they win, you win cash, and if they lose, everybody loses. You also notice that one of our zombies is hungry, and he's kind of in there trying to get a bite while the guy plays VR, which really isn't fair at all.
I see that. So when do you expect this? This is all in the experimental stages. When do you expect this to be in the casinos, hopefully?
Yeah, we're looking at second half of 2017. And I have to say the operator interest has been through the roof. Everybody who's gotten in there has loved it and played it, and we've been getting a lot of requests of how soon can I have this on the floor. I think people see the VRC as a big attention grab, right? A sort of centerpiece of a new gaming floor where they know it's going to draw in a crowd. This is a trade show, and yet we've had 20, 30 people standing, taking videos, telling their friends, sending groups of people to play. It's been really cool to see.
Yeah, every time I pass by here, you have a huge crowd. It's one of the most popular things to see here at the show.
Thanks.
All right. Well, thanks for that. And maybe we can take one look at one more game and call it a day.
Sounds good.
All right, Darion, what are we looking at here?
All right, you are looking at Gamblit's Model G. That is our multiplayer gaming table. And right now, Mackenzie is giving a demo of Cannonbeard's Treasure, which is one of our launch titles. It's a really fun game where basically it's sort of like blackjack. A number is going to appear, and players have to try to hit that number by grabbing cards that appear in the center of the table without going over the target number. So right now, a wheel has spun up, and it's telling you the prize that all the players are trying to win, which looks like $4.80. And the deck has started rolling through cards, and now everybody has to hit that grab button to grab the cards. So they're all competing for the same cards that appear in the center. So their goal right now is, let's see, it looks like they're trying to hit...
Does everybody bet the same amount?
Yeah, everybody buys in with $2, and then everybody plays for that same pool of money. And then the win amount is based on an RNG. So the win could be $4.80, or it could be $480, or $200, or $20. So every time that you play, you're getting kind of a different win amount. Right now, we just had a draw, so it looks like it was split to $240 to each person. So pretty much no matter what you go in with, you're always going to win more money than you went in with. And of course, the operators can set what they want the buy-in amount to be. If it's $2 or $10, or they want to put it in a high-limit room and it's $100.
All right, and this game you expect to be actually in the casinos within the next 90 days, would that be correct?
Yeah, this will be in California in the next 90 days, and then it'll be in Las Vegas in Q1, and obviously throughout Nevada Q1.
Okay, Darion Lowenstein, Chief Marketing Officer at Gamblit Gaming. Thank you very much for spending time with us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Don't forget that you can see more of our educational gambling videos on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/American Casino Guide.